Hello and welcome. To solve this logarithmic equation, let us remember that 1 minus 2x and 1 minus 3x must both be positive but not equal to 1. From here, we have that 1 minus 2x must be greater than 0. Now, when we add 2x to both sides of this inequality, we have that 1 must be greater than 2x. And dividing both sides by 2, we have that half must be greater than x. Now, in this case, we have that 1 minus 3x must be greater than 0. When we add 3x to both sides of this inequality, we have that 1 must be greater than 3x. And dividing both sides by 3, we have that 1 over 3 must be greater than x. Of course, from here, we have that x must be less than half, while from here, we have that x must be less than 1 over 3. Now, since this is the smaller number out of these two, then in general, we have that any value of x that satisfies this logarithmic equation must be less than 1 over 3. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to factorize these two quadratic expressions. Let us use the table method. What are the factors of 6x squared? We have 2x and 3x. What are the factors of 1? We have 1 and 1. Now, since the middle term is negative, let this be minus 2x and let this be minus 3x. Of course, minus 2x times 1 is going to give us minus 2x, and minus 3x times 1 is going to give us minus 3x. And of course, minus 3x minus 2x is going to give us minus 5x. So when we factorize this, we have log to base 1 minus 2x of 1 minus 2x times 1 minus 3x minus. Now let us factorize this. What are the factors of 4x squared? We have 2x and 2x. What are the factors of 1? We have 1 and 1. Once more, the middle term is negative, so let this be minus 2x and let this be minus 2x. Now, minus 2x times 1 is going to give us minus 2x. Minus 2x times 1 is going to give us minus 2x. And of course, this plus this is going to give us minus 4x. So here we have log to base 1 minus 3x of 1 minus 2x squared, because of course here we still have 1 minus 2x, and this is equal to 2. Now, the next step to solving this equation is to change these two log terms from their respective bases into base 10. Applying the change of base formula, here we have log 1 minus 2x times 1 minus 3x divided by log 1 minus 2x minus, here we have log 1 minus 2x squared divided by log 1 minus 3x. And of course, on the right hand side, we still have 2. Now, to simplify this equation, let us remember that log a times b is equal to log a plus log b. That means that we can write this term as log 1 minus 2x plus log 1 minus 3x divided by log 1 minus 2x log 1 minus 2x. And now, since we already know that 1 minus 2x must be positive, we can apply the power rule of logarithms to this term. That is the rule that says that we can bring down this exponent to the front of the log term to become a multiplier. When we do that, then we have minus 2 times log 1 minus 2x over log 1 minus 3x. And of course, everything is equal to 2. Now, this is equal to 1 plus we have log 1 minus 3x over log 1 minus 2x minus 2 times log 1 minus 2x divided by log 1 minus 3x, and this is still equal to 2. Now notice that here we have log 1 minus 3x over log 1 minus 2x, while here we have log 1 minus 2x over log 1 minus 3x. So this is the reciprocal of this. So to simplify this equation, let us do a substitution. Let log 1 minus 3x over log 1 minus 2x be equal to the letter d. That means that we can now write this equation as 1 plus d minus 2 over d is equal to 2. Now let us subtract 1 from both sides of this equation. When we do that, we have that d minus 2 over d is equal to 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1. To get rid of this fraction, let us multiply through this equation by the denominator, which is d. d times d is d squared. 2 over d times d. Of course, this is going to cancel that, leaving us with 2. And 1 times d is equal to d. Rearranging this quadratic equation, we have d squared minus d minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we can solve this quadratic equation by factorization. All we need to do is to find the factors of minus 2 that add up to minus 1. And those are going to be minus 2 and plus 1, because minus 2 times 1 is going to give us minus 2, while minus 2 plus 1 is going to give us minus 1. So we can factorize this left-hand side as d minus 2 multiplied by d plus 1 is equal to 0. And of course, from here we have that either d minus 2 is equal to 0, from where d is equal to 2, or d plus 1 is equal to 0, from where d is equal to minus 1. So now we have two values for d. We have that d is either equal to 2 or equal to minus 1. And of course, to find the values of x, we go back to this substitution equation. We have that log 1 minus 3x over log 1 minus 2x is equal to d, which in this case is equal to 2. Now, when we cross multiply, we have that log 1 minus 3x is equal to 2 times log 1 minus 2x. Now, this equation is the same as log 1 minus 3x is equal to log 1 minus 2x squared. I applied the power rule. That is the rule that says that we can take up the multiplier 2 to become the exponent of 1 minus 2x. Now we have that log this is equal to log that. So that simply means that 1 minus 3x must be equal to 1 minus 2x squared. From here, we have that 1 minus 3x is equal to, expanding this, we have 1 squared, which is 1. 2 times 1 times minus 2x, that is minus 4x, and then minus 2x squared, which is plus 4x squared. Moving these two terms over to the right, we have that 0 is equal to 1 minus 1 minus 4x plus 3x plus 4x squared. 0 is equal to 1 minus 1, of course, is 0. Minus 4x plus 3x is minus x. Then we have plus 4x squared. Now this is the same as 4x squared minus x is equal to 0. Now we can factorize this. When we do that, we have x here. 4x squared divided by x is going to give us 4x. Minus x divided by x is going to give us minus 1. And this is equal to 0. And of course, from here we have that either x is equal to 0 or 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now from here we have that 4x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 1 over 4. Now for the second value of d, we have that log 1 minus 3x over log 1 minus 2x is equal to minus 1. Once more, when we cross multiply, we have that log 1 minus 3x is equal to minus log 1 minus 2x. Of course, this means that log 1 minus 3x is equal to log 1 minus 2x to the power minus 1 once more by applying the power rule. Now, when you compare both sides of this equation, it is very easy to see that 1 minus 3x is equal to 1 minus 2x to the power minus 1. And from here, we have that 1 minus 3x is equal to 1 over 1 minus 2x. Cross multiplying, we have that 1 minus 3x times 1 minus 2x is equal to 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times minus 2x is minus 2x. Minus 3x times 1 is minus 3x. Minus 3x times minus 2x is plus 6x squared. And this is equal to 1. Now let us move this over to the left-hand side. When we do that, we have 1 minus 1. Minus 2x minus 3x is minus 5x. Then plus 6x squared is equal to 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. So from here we have that 6x squared minus 5x squared. Sorry, this is minus 5x is equal to 0. Once more, we can factorize this. We have x into 6x squared divided by x, of course, is 6x. And minus 5x divided by x is minus 5. And this is equal to 0. Now, from here, we have that either x is equal to 0 or 6x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now, adding 5 to both sides of this equation, we have that 6x is equal to 5. And dividing both sides of this equation by 6, we have that x is equal to 5 over 6. Now, let us look at these three values of x. When x is equal to 0, in the original equation, we have log 1 minus 0 of 1 minus log 1 minus 0 of 1. But of course, you know that the base of a logarithm cannot be equal to 1. So that means that this value of x is unacceptable. Now, for the second value of x, remember that at the beginning of the video, we found that for any value of x to satisfy this logarithmic equation, then that value must be less than 1 over 3. 5 over 6 is not less than 1 over 3. So this value of x is also unacceptable. So the only value of x that satisfies this equation is x equal to 1 over 4. Now to check our answer, when x is equal to 1 over 4, we have log to base 1 minus 2 over 4 of 6 times 1 over 4 squared is 1 over 16 minus 5 over 4 plus 1. Now 1 is the same as 4 over 4 minus log to base 1 minus 3 over 4 of 4 times 1 over 16 minus 4 times 1 over 4 is 1 plus 1. Now 1 minus 2 over 4. 2 over 4 is half. 1 minus half is half. So this is log to base half of, here we have 6 over 16 minus, now 4 minus 5 is minus 1. So this is minus 1 over 4 minus log to base 1 minus 3 over 4 is 1 over 4. So this is base 1 over 4. 4 into itself is 1 and into 16 is 4. Of course, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So here we have 1 over 4. Now, here we have log to base half of 6 over 16 minus. Now, instead of 1 over 4, let us multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 4. When we do that, we have 4 over 16 minus, of course, you know that log to base 1 over 4 of 1 over 4 is equal to 1. Now, from here, we have log to base half of 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. So this is 2 over 16 minus 1. This is log to base half of 2 over 16 is 1 over 8 minus half. And of course, you know that this is the same as log to base 2 to power minus 1 of 8 to power minus 1, then minus 1. Now we can write this as log to base 2 to the power minus 1 of, remember that 8 is 2 to the power 3. So here we have 2 to the power 3, and then we have this power minus 1, then we have minus 1. And of course, you know that we can change the places of these two powers. When we do that, we have log to base 2 to the power minus 1 of 2 to the power minus 1 to the power 3, then minus 1. Now, remember that log to base a of a to the power b is equal to b. So that means that log to base 2 to the power minus 1 of 2 to the power minus 1 to the power 3 is simply equal to 3. So here we have 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2, which is exactly what we have on the right hand side of the equation. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a thumbs up and a comment to support the channel. Thanks for watching and watch more videos here.